Welcome back to another video, man. Hope y'all day is going good. In today's video, we got the new generation of women. A video by 4D Shams. I ain't got nothing to say.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Women want to be equal. You feel me? So they need to start strengthening these crimes on women putting their hands on men. Maybe y'all will keep y'all hands to yourself.
Oh, hold on. You said, hold on, is that the Vlog Gangs merch? Yes, sir, gang. I'm always wearing it, brother. And I keep a shirt on hand, bro.
Yes, sir.
You know it, nigga. That VG. And yes, I am repping. Well, damn, I spilled my drink.
So it's so fire, you can't even enjoy a beverage afterwards.
This man's stupid.
Rude. You can have some manners.
Like I said, excuse you.
I would have lost her right there.
You can have some manners.
Like I said, excuse you.
You can have
Hey,
some
you said
manners.
the same thing I said, bro. I would have lost it.
See what I'm saying, bro?
This guy has the patience of a saint.
The difference between you and him, T-Raw, I think you got like 5 years on the nigga, boy.
Nah, I don't care.
Bro, so this streamer by the name of Jay Rennie was streaming his night out with a couple of his friends. And as
Hands
he's
ain't
walking,
got
this
no
girl
age
passes
on
by. As you can see in the video, she was extremely rude. And he calls her out for it. After being called out, she then proceeds to throw her cup at him. And she punches him in the face. If you want to see the full uncensored clip, it'll be on my Discord because of YouTube guidelines. And for anyone wondering how the situation with the female assailant turned out, this content creator by the name of Queen's Flip kind of brought them together and made her apologize, and they ended up hanging out for a day. So I don't know at what point it became a trend for women to start hitting men, but it's really become a thing now. You have a bunch of women going online basically bragging about how they're crazy and they're toxic, and the way that shows itself is basically through them admitting that they hit men. Remember when you used to beat men? And the sad part is, most of the people in these comments are viewing it as a joke. God forbid a girl has a hobby. Can y'all take a joke? Real, oh my God, proud of you. That's just insane. This is the only comment I saw that actually took this serious and kind of pointed out how it's wrong to hit someone regardless of gender. And these videos keep on going. I hit men.
You remember the time I beat up my boyfriend and hit him with a Henny bottle, then called the police on him for hitting me, but told them I hit him first and then ended up going to jail instead of him.
Mind you, she obviously didn't learn her lesson and definitely views the whole situation as a joke because she came and made a TikTok about it. They probably saw a trend of women talking about hitting men and they thought, oh, let me join in and maybe get some likes. Not to be that guy, but imagine if the roles were reversed.
Lock
now
him
you might
up.
thought that's funny, but what if it was the other way around?
My bad, y'all. I just had to include that clip in there, bro. My reaction the first time I ever hit a man in his mouth for disrespecting me, when I caught myself hitting my boyfriend during our arguments. I love hitting men that do me wrong. That's my effing problem. And look, I'm not trying to get on here and make it seem like men are these innocent, defenseless creatures. It's actually the opposite. I'm actually pretty confident that most men are more than capable.
Just imagine for a second that a man spoke like this. Like, yeah, she cheated on me, so I beat her upside the head with the first thing I could find.
Yeah.
And she just did me dirty, so I just wanted to beat her until I felt satisfied.
Yeah.
That nigga is going to jail. Probably throwing away the key.
So I say it's a double standard, bro.
You put your average man against your average woman, 9 times out of 10, the man is taken. And this isn't just me talking. They actually tested this out. A 2 women versus 1 man match. The woman wore headgear and everyone had gloves, and if you don't know, the gloves kind of reduce the damage. As you can see, he's basically mollywopping them, bruh. Obviously, one-on-one, they stand no chance, so he's trying to separate them and attack one person, and then the other girl comes from behind, either trying to kick or punch, but it's not doing much damage. I think the only chance they really have is if he kind of, you know, runs out of stamina, but that's an issue they face as well. At this point, they're kind of terrified of him, honestly. Keep in mind,
Honestly,
this guy literally looks like he's out of shape. Now,
I'm not gonna lie to you. If this wasn't a ring, that nigga would have his way with them.
Facts.
I'm not gonna lie. He just look like he's like, oh shit. You lucky we gotta have clothes on, bitch.
And being in shape necessarily attests to your fighting prowess, but you don't look at this guy and think, oh, okay, this is like peak fighting physique. They stopped attacking at this point. And that was just like a 1v1. And you know,
This man, like, First of all, this is my
Is it
problem.
weird?
I think it's weird that he's wanting to strike a woman. I have a problem with this because I would never strike a woman, gang. Like, unless, like, honestly, really, the only time thoughts like that even cross my mind is when I'm blinded with rage. And
Yeah.
even in situations like that, I'm just like, I need to get the fuck from around you.
Facts.
Let me just leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know that this is not a nigga. If this was a nigga, oh yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Facts.
We duking it out, nigga. I don't care. I'm not holding back no punches. But with a woman, just one of my punches can do real damage. It's like, nah, bro, I'm not even risking it.
G shit.
But he looks like he's having too much fun with this. Bro, her face is bloody. That's insane. Now you might be wondering, what if it's 3 women versus 1 man? Well, sad to tell you,
Facts,
it's the same
bro.
outcome.
Facts.
On one target,
Mama
and
didn't raise us
despite
to
being
hit
again,
women,
he's
gang.
on
by
one
2
person.
different harlots, he's already got his eyes on his appetizer.
Bro, look at the girl
Despite
with the red
being a
hair.
handicap
The
match,
side
he seems
effects
to be
killed
holding
me,
his
bro.
own. Look how unaffected he was from a kick to the stomach.
This looks like a final boss battle match in a video game. It feels like they're doing like 1 damage.
His back is turned. Redhead, now is your chance. If y'all don't get her useless
she
ass
doing?
out of there with the softest kick to this man's glutes. Man,
Let's be honest, this dude looks like he would trip on himself.
man's just
Nah,
helicopter
bro.
spin into a. Oh my lord! Why is he hibernating?
Exposing the cheeks is
Homie
crazy.
looking like a metapod using Harden. He don't feel no damage.
I'm sorry, but this just isn't fair. No offense to those 3
This
women
nigga
and their
made
efforts, but it
Pokemon
seemed like dude
references.
was his own biggest enemy. It genuinely felt like dude was liable to
It's kinda
trip and
crazy
fall
that I
over any
remembered
second 'cause he just
Metapod
seemed
from the
so unbalanced.
1990s,
So I
bruh.
can't even imagine how this fight would have went if they brought a normal man who wasn't extremely
That's my
out of shape. But yeah, if you
childhood
want to
right
know
there.
how it would turn out if it was actually trained fighters, you know, not some frail women and an overweight man, this is how it would look. He got him in 43 seconds. So this is round 2.
No.
Look at her face. She was trying to kill this dude. There's a Kimura.
She's trying to kill. So they're putting in damn near max effort.
We let Laura have the neck.
And he's giving them advice.
No injuries.
Like he's coaching them.
See, this is what just shows you that women need all this assistance just to take down a man.
What? They still couldn't do it.
Oh yeah, it's over. It's
Oh
over.
my God.
There's that.
Yeah, but like you done for it.
Okay, so
She's
how
like,
about
I'm
if it's a
sorry.
trained
She didn't even
female
get to the
fighter
full
versus a
position.
regular guy? How would
G
that turn?
shit.
My stupidity
They would've
thinking that I
broke her
could be
arm.
mad.
What?
I went into the back alley while I was serving and I fought the line cook, going at each other for a long time. A long story. He dropped me 3 times. I got dropped. I popped right back up. I went at him again. He dropped me again. I had my eye swollen shut for 3 days and 11 stitches in my eye. I thought that I could
I'm
fight
not
a man.
gonna lie, man. I just don't like to see women get hit. Even when I watch movies and the gruesome scenes be happening to the woman, like the serial killer catches her, or
Yeah.
I'd be like, no, please. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that I'm full on like, if she didn't deserve it, like the witches and the mean bitches and shit, I'd be like, oh yeah, you deserve that. But overall, I just really don't like to see women just get hurt, bro. Like it's a bad look, man.
For sure.
I don't have any ego to be like, I could beat a man. Learned my lesson. I don't want anything to do with fighting dudes. I actually was in my head
Yes,
being like,
learn your
no,
lesson.
I'm a pro fighter.
Fight
I can
women.
fight this
Yes.
guy and I'm going to beat him. Juliana, he's 6'3", you're 5'6". Like, take that into account, you know, or like trying to like bob and weave your way in there to like get him down. All I got to do is get in close and take him down and then I'll choke him. I couldn't even do that because the second that I tried to enter, I was getting dropped.
Keep in mind, Juliana is the former 2-time UFC UFC bantamweight champion. So she's no slouch. It's not crazy to say that she's probably winning against like 99 or 98% of women in the world. So for her to lose that badly against some random line cook just goes to show you the difference. And I know a lot of people are gonna make the point that, oh, this guy's like 6'3", but we can't even take that as a fact because after a certain height, it kind of starts becoming hard to distinguish between the different heights.
Flipping burgers.
Guys who are like 6'1" telling girls that they're like 6'3", 6'4",
That you fighting against Clarissa
Shields.
Shields.
Wasn't convincing enough because, you know, you got stuff like the height difference, the weight difference, and, you know, and the fact that it was a fight and someone might always have the chance to win because they get a lucky shot. Well, how about when it's something simple like arm wrestling? Now, I do acknowledge that arm wrestling definitely has some technique to it, but I feel like a big chunk of it is just pure raw strength.
No, I'm just kicking. Look, she's pissed. She's actually angry right now.
Might not be an actual one.
I kind of want to see it right now, me too.
Especially the second one.
Can we just acknowledge how roided up, how
voice.
swole this lady looks? And then let's
Bro,
compare
look
it
at
to
her
the guy.
chin, gang. Look at her chin, gang. I don't want no parts of this. Is that a woman for real? Look at that arm.
Go! Grab the table with your other arm. Pull!
She's really struggling. I can't believe
Man, she looks like she's about to pop a vein.
Laughing! Come on! Oh my god.
it. Wow.
Push!
Guess a nigga with a dad bod.
Go!
Yo.
She's quitting! Oh, come on. Hit her!
After losing to him, I'm not gonna lie. I would just quit working out. All the steroids and everything, and I still can't beat him.
Let's go!
Quit.
Man, just go back to the kitchen. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't say it.
Kitchen, bedroom, wherever your preference is. Just go.
Yo, I didn't say it.
Let's just go back to the gender roles.
No. Yo, I didn't say it, bro.
Now let's be honest, that dude looks like he did 3 sets of sit on the couch, followed by 3 to 4 sets of pick up the remote. Now hear me out. My point in making this video isn't to shit on women about how weak they are and how much better men are, because I don't think that's the case. I just feel like in certain fields, men have the advantage, just like in certain fields, women have the advantage. I think as a male growing up, we all experienced that time in our life, or at least I experienced it, where you kind of have to stop horseplaying with women. For example, I got an older sister. Growing up, we used to rough each other up all the time. But once I hit a certain age, I kind of automatically understood that, okay, I can't keep doing this with her because I might hurt her. Now, some guys realize this on their own. Some guys have to be told by the male figures in their lives, but we all kind of figure it out at some point. And I know there's gonna be some super macho women out there who gets offended by this video and thinks, oh, us women can beat up men as well. And trust me, I totally agree. I know there's women out there who could probably beat the crap out of some men, but I'm just talking in general. My biggest fear is that women start normalizing hitting men and then they run across that wrong guy. It only takes one person who doesn't care. And sometimes it isn't necessarily some evil guy. This video is the perfect example of what I mean when I say the wrong guy.
Nigga, like, what you talking about? Like,
Hey, chill out with the G shit.
you mean, like, what you talking about? Stay over there.
So he starts off chill.
She's not speaking for you. You got a A-boy jacket that came out in 1990. Bro,
he's letting her talk. She's roasting him.
What the heck?
Get your money up. Like, I'm done. I'm just done. Get your money up. All right?
And I wish she was done there. I wish she was done.
Not nobody wants Steve Adams no more.
I know for sure that this is New York, bro.
What?
They try to attack another guy. They knock his camera.
What? This is insane. What?
Again.
Yo, that's wild.
I'm sorry about to break dude's phone.
You sound stupid.
Oh my god. Yo.
The slap that was heard across the world. After dude slapped her, he got jumped by
felt
her,
that
her
one,
homegirls,
boy.
and some men on the
Damn.
train. But I hope we can all see how this situation could have easily been avoided if she, one, made her point without being so aggressive and using a calm tone, and two, not put her hands on him. The guy seemed like he was super calm at the beginning of the interaction. He didn't really raise his tone until she went to the other guy and knocked his camera. But moral of the story is, I'm not trying to condone hitting women by any means. I just want women to stop normalizing this behavior and start moving smarter. And I mean, as someone who has 4 sisters, I always advise my sisters never to argue with a man, especially if I'm not there. As much as there's men out there who believe in chivalry and not putting hands on women, there's also plenty of men who don't care for that. And I also want to call out the women who are abusing this chivalry. Because they know that a man won't hit them back, they feel empowered to assault a man, which is never okay. Violence in general is never okay. And for all the ladies who think I was showing too much favoritism towards the men, here's a 6'4" woman toying with a UFC champ.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, oh, oh. Yo, she's toying with him for real.
What?
Whoa.
If you made it this far, I appreciate you so much for watching.
Yeah, man. Shout out to 4D Shams. Y'all, by the way, if y'all already didn't know, we be live streaming on Kick and Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Monday, Tuesdays, and Saturdays. We average between 7 to 10 viewers of stream. We trying to get it up to 30. Go ahead and show us some love. If you're fucking with the videos, man, go ahead and pull up. T-Raw, close us out, brother.
Yeah, bro. If a female is trying to put her hands on you, bro, just get up out of there, bro. That's the best thing to do. If you call the police, you're gonna look like a bitch. If you hit her, you're gonna look like a woman beater, and you're going to jail. So the best thing to do is just get up out of there, bro.
For sure. Y'all reached the end of another video, man. Y'all already know we love y'all. We grateful for y'all, man. Go ahead and pull up to the streams if y'all already fucking with the video. And we're gonna see you in the next one. Peace.